Alright, welcome back. Geometry B, SPV Math folks with Monte. Now, we got back from spring break, we took a week off, tried to get inspired, get caught up on our other classes. Now we got to get back to doing some math. Alright, so in our online geometry, we're going to go find our team here, Geometry B, SPV Math. Remember that each week we have an expectation, and I post those videos right in our team's channel. You can see all the old videos by going up to the top and clicking on the stream channel. Alright, so let's get started on this week. First thing we got to do is find the internet, then we got to find our digital tools, then we got to find our Clever, then we got to find our Blackboard. Once we find Blackboard, let's scroll down until we find our geometry class. And there we are. Boom. Now remember, in the announcements, every video is posted. You can just scroll down to find those videos because YouTube videos work when they're embedded in Blackboard. If you don't like doing it that way, YouTube for some reason is blocked, use the stream channel in our teams. Alright, so last week was a catch-up week. Now, trigonometry. Put trigonometry away. As long as you did a couple of assignments, I'm happy that you were exposed to trigonometry. In the mail, you got a new cheat sheet, okay? And you can find that cheat sheet, boom, right here. Or you can find it in the Teams channel, okay? So we're going to need that today, so I'm going to go open the cheat sheet. Boom. All right. Now we're talking about all different types of shapes and sizes and things like that. Anytime you're not sure, we just finished up trigonometry, which was module 3, and we're in shapes. Okay? So circles and volume, kind of a fun topic. And there's all sorts of videos in here for three-dimensional shapes, area, sector area, circumference, and circumference length, the arc length. Okay? Alright, so let's get started. We're going to go to Math Excel, and you'll see all these assignments. What? We only have 25 assignments? Seriously, once we get through the trigonometry, this actually becomes fun. So, if you don't remember, before spring break, we did the review and we started circles. Okay, just a little refresher. Let's go to segments and circles. I did these two. Let's do 2 and 8. Okay? All right. We're trying to find sector area, the piece of the pie. So remember, you can always click on question help to help me solve, or to view an example. Okay? Walks you through the problem. I'm going to pull up our little whiteboard here. And we know from our cheat sheet the area of a circle and the circumference of a circle right off of our cheat sheet. Okay? So in this particular problem, we have a circle. We have a piece of the pie. Okay? And it's 40 degrees. And the radius is 15. Well, as soon as you saw the word area, we know that the area of a circle is pi r squared. So the whole area is 15 times 15 times pi, which, let's just leave it 225 pi. Now remember, in the last couple of videos, there's so many ways to get the wrong answer. So just because the computer says you're wrong, we may have estimated wrong, we may have used pi wrong, or we just typed in the answer incorrectly. Alright, so the total area was 225, but we only want a piece of the total. What piece, Monty? 225 pi was the whole, and we only want 40 of the 360, a percent. Okay? So, we're going to grab our calculator here. Now, you see the directions say to leave pi in the answer? So our final answer is going to have a pi. So we're not going to touch that piece. Alright, so let's grab our calculator and we're going to go, where'd it go? Oh, how come you went down there? Come back here. All right. Let's go 225 times 40. And then let's divide by 360. 25. Just 25 pi. Let's see if it gives us the right answer. So we're going to put a 25, and then we go down here to look for symbols. If for some reason the symbol's missing, click on more because there's tons of symbols in geometry. Is pi in here? Where did pi go? There's pi. Boom. Check it. We like it. In the last video we did 1, 9. Let's do 2, 8. Okay? Alright, a word problem. A water wheel has a radius of 22. It rotates 20 revolutions per minute. Find linear speed. Now, we don't teach linear speed, so you don't have to pass this problem. But if you're interested, because that's a real world problem, how fast does the wheel turn? Just click on question help, view an example, and we have W is 10 revolutions per minute. Our problem was 20 revolutions per minute. Revolutions, we got radians. Okay, we have to convert. Well, we're going to have this 2 pi. 2 pi, so we have 40 pi radians per minute times 22. 22 times 40 pi. 22 times 40 pi. 22 times 40 pi, 22 times 40 pi, so we'd end up with 22 times 40 pi is 880 pi, and did it close? Where'd it go? They converted it, right? Yep. And approximately 942 feet. So we'll do the approximate here. So we'll take 880 pi, 880 times second pi, 2764.6. Oh, answer in terms of pi, 880 pi. Let's see how close we were. Fingers crossed. Cool. Alright, so we'll save that one, and homework and tests, and segments in a circle. So let's try a quiz. Let's see what we know about circles. Okay, very first problem is definitely nothing more than circumference. Circumference is 2 pi r. And you're wondering, well, how do we know 2 pi r? We go to our cheat sheet, pi r squared, and I wrote it in there. Circumference is 2 pi r. So on your cheat sheet, you'll have that. And in this case, we have 2 pi r equals c. R is 25. 25, leave in terms of pi. So 2 times 25 times pi equals 50 pi. Let's try it. Oh yeah, it's a quiz. We'll never know the answer, will we? 50 pi. Okay. And we got to blow it back up and move to the next problem. Okay. And I always like to do the first and the last one on these videos. Okay. Brutal problem. Brutal problem. Okay. Now, again, you don't have to get it correct, but the idea here is we know how to find this. Okay. Now, we don't want that. We only want this piece. So first, let's find the black part. Okay. So we're going to have pi r squared, and it's 18. So we have 18 squared pi is total area. Okay, And let's just do 18 times 18, so we have it 18 squared 324. Okay, so we have 324 pi, but we only want 60 of the 360. Final answer has to have a pi in it, so we'll grab our calculator. Notice how my head's always in the way. What did we get here? 324? 324 times the 60 divide by the 360, we get 54 pi. Okay, 54 pi represents the whole thing. So now 54 pi minus the triangle. Huh? What are you talking about? Do you see how if we calculate the area of the triangle from the 54 pi, we'd have the red piece. So now area of a triangle. Okay? Area of a triangle. Okay? Now again, because of hybrid learning, we won't be responsible for this problem, and here's why. Okay? This is an equilateral triangle. Okay? So we have an equilateral triangle that measures 18 by 18 by 18. The area of this triangle is going to be, I'm going to drop this down, which makes that a 9 and that a 9. Okay, equilateral. Equilateral means 60, 60, 60. We cut it in half. We'll have a 9 and an 18. And that's a 30-degree angle. That's a 60-degree angle, which makes this 9 radical 3. The area of a triangle equals what? Length times width divided by 2. Well, the length, width, the height, base times height, 9 times 9 radical 3 divided by 2. And we're going to get a number here. So 9 times 9 times radical 3 divided by 2, 70.148. 70.148. Now, assume I did everything correct. 54 pi was the whole thing minus the triangle 70.148. So we're going to convert, change the sign of that answer. So we made that a negative. 54 pi. 99,497. 99 nearest tenth. 99.5. Keep your fingers crossed. I never get this problem right. Oh, there's a quiz. Let's see how close we got. Yeah, I didn't get it. Let's see how far off we were. Yeah, I wasn't even close. Okay, so these take time, and I didn't do very well. So, too fast, too much. All right, so have a great week, and let me know how I can help you during visiting hours, which are Tuesdays in the morning or every afternoon from 1:50 to 3. Have a great week, GOB. Enjoy the last week of April and this 70-degree weather.